fireworks dessert party at Disney's Magic Kingdom. Is it worth it? We'll soon find out. Hi guys, I'm Magnus, actor, singer, Disney fanatic, and lover of all things pop cultural from Norway. If you don't follow me already, please subscribe to my channel and put your notifications on to keep up to date with all my new content. And while you're at it, give me a follow on Instagram as well, at Magnus Warners. So, on our last trip to Disney World, my fiancée Misty and I decided to try the dessert party. We did the offering they have where you get the dessert party at Tomorrowland Terrace and then viewing from the Plaza Gardens lawn. If you don't know what that is the lawn right in front of the Plaza restaurant in the Magic Kingdom. After Happily Ever After took over from Wishes, the seated area in the Tomorrowland Terrace has become less popular because obviously their Happily Ever After is based on projection mapping, and you don't see that as well in the preferred viewing seated area. So that's why we decided to do the standing area. This is what Disney says on their website. I'm going to read it out for you. Well, some of it anyway. Feast on delectable desserts before soaking up the sights and sounds of Magic Kingdom fireworks from a reserved standing area. First, join us at Tomorrowland Terrace restaurant where a tempting array of freshly prepared desserts, seasonal fruits, and flavorful cheeses awaits. This bountiful buffet may include such favorites as chocolate-dipped strawberries, Disney character-themed desserts, hand-scooped ice cream, create-your-own cookie and cupcakes, ooey gooey toffee cake, Action Station's small savory snacks like house-made egg rolls and spinach dips. Drinks include sparkling cider, hot chocolate, signature lemonades, coffee, and tea. When we went, pretty much all the aforementioned items were there. There were sparkling welcome drinks, all non-alcoholic, which I personally think it's great because, you know, there are kids there. And they had a huge selection of handmade desserts, which includes a little bit of something for everyone. I think if you can't find anything you like there, then you are a very picky eater. Standouts include the s'more station, which seemed to make a lot of people very excited. But I will say the clear winner in this dessert party was the decorate your own cookies and cupcakes station. Now, we had families with kids, we had couples such as ourselves, we had groups of friends, we had a hen do or bachelorette party, as you would say in America. We had obviously some cheerleaders there from ESPN, World of Sports, and everyone seemed to enjoy that cookie and cupcake decorating station an equal amount. So good on Disney for that. One thing that I was particularly thrilled to see was their selection of no sugar added and sugar-free options. They had, first of all, even if you didn't let the cast members know when you arrived, just what they have in that buffet would have lasted us perfectly fine. There was a great selection of cheeses, there were fruits and berries available. All the drinks include Joffrey's cold brew, milk, water, still or sparkling upon request, diet lemonade, and obviously the normal coffee and tea. So just there, I would have been fine to eat just that, and that would have been it. I would have been happy. But no. When we told them that we didn't eat sugar, they really brought their A game. We got a huge selection, freshly prepared by the chef, that included strawberries and whipped cream, lemon tartlet, a brownie, and a green tea panna cotta that I still dream about. And we even got even more than that. And as I said, It's available upon request, so you need to let them know that you would like the no sugar added options, and it's freshly prepared by the chef, so you might have to wait 5-6 minutes before they bring it to your table, which is very nice. And you can get as much as you want. You just keep letting them know that you want more or what you want more of, and they will bring it to you. So, as I said, we felt that we got a great value for money just because of their no sugar added options. I'm going to move on to the actual viewing part of the dessert viewing party, the fireworks dessert party, because obviously the fireworks are what you're there for. They said to us that a lot of people start moving over to the cordoned off area about 25 minutes prior to the fireworks. We decided to wait as long as we could to see, can you still get a good seat even if you're there just a few minutes before the fireworks. And we were pleasantly surprised, because when we arrived, the hub that we are kind of cordoned off area was pretty much full. But even so, we still got a prime viewing spot. If you're interested to know exactly what the point of view from that area is, I actually filmed with my Osmo Pocket an eye-level filming of the whole fireworks show from where we were stood. I should say that I'm just over 6 feet tall, so I'm obviously quite tall, but it will give you an idea of what your view is going to be like if you choose the Plaza Gardens viewing. I'm going to talk a little bit about the atmosphere quickly. The Tomorrowland Terrace is not a visually stunning place. It's very, it's concrete, and it kind of has that dated color pattern that I know a lot of people love, but it's hard to kind of get a VIP feel in there. But they do their best. They have nice white tablecloths on the tables. Obviously, the buffet carts they're carts, so they're wheeled out. So you kind of still get that temporary feel, because in the daytime or seasonally, the Tomorrowland Terrace is a quick service restaurant, and you can't really change that vibe too much. But another aspect of the atmosphere is obviously, if you've ever been to the park, you know that there's this certain vibe in the Magic Kingdom just before the fireworks show starts. And all the people are kind of coming from all parts of the park into the hub to watch the fireworks. And when you're in the middle of it, it can be quite stressful. But when you're suddenly sat in your own locked off area, watching it from afar, and you see the castle there all lit up, and you hear that pre-show music playing, it is really something to behold. I can tell you that is where the exclusiveness comes from, not from the concrete or from how the carts are decked out. That is not how you get that VIP exclusive feeling. It's the fact that you can sit there and watch this without having to think about, how am I going to get a good viewing spot? And that is what they're selling. Ooh, I need to mention this. There are actually designated toilets in Tomorrowland Terrace, which means you don't have to leave the dessert party area, go through a massive crowd, and then stand in line for 10 minutes to use the facilities, which you sometimes have to do at other dessert parties. That's just an added bonus, and if you've ever been through the hustle of trying to go to the toilet just before a fireworks show starts in any of the Disney parks, you would know that is a big, big plus. Now, there are, unfortunately, a couple of negatives. I'm going to rush through them as well, because I think it's important to mention everything. One thing is that it gets quite loud under that terrace, because you're sat there and, there's a concrete roof over you, and that really sends the sound vibrating through. And obviously, there are a lot of kids there, and it is, it's 8 o'clock. They've been there the whole day. They're all hyped up on adrenaline, and they're tired. And also, we saw a lot of bad parenting while we were there for 90 minutes, where the parents just literally saw this as an opportunity to take a break from watching the kids, let the kids just run around freely, and let the cast members deal with them, which is one of my biggest pet peeves. However, if you don't mind a lot of noise, this is a really great experience. We don't really mind noise. I know a lot of other people, like if you're planning like an intimate dinner for two, romantic getaway with your significant other, this might not be the place just based on that aspect alone. The other thing is the only thing that really annoyed me, and that is when we got to our viewing area. We, just as the show started, I had my camera up. Someone came and told, a cast member came and told us, you need to sit down on the grass or move to the sides or all the way back. Now the reason this annoyed me, you know, I understand that people want to sit down, but first of all, when you sit down, you don't see all the projections. You basically just see the top of the castle and the fireworks. And if that is what you want, that's fine. But I'm gonna go back to reading what I read earlier, where it says, first of all, it says, feast on delectable desserts before soaking up the sights and sound of Magic Kingdom fireworks from a reserved standing area. Then, at the end, it also goes, as showtime nears, cast members will escort you to a prime standing area in the Plaza Garden for priority viewing. Now, when what you're selling is a standing area, obviously I chose that because I want to stand and I want to see all the projections of the castle from a good spot. Then being told that I have to move to the back or to the sides where there are topiaries in the way, lampposts in the way, that is just not good enough. You're charging $140 for the two of us to come in there and have a prime viewing spot, and then you take it away a little because everyone is sitting. But the thing is, they can choose to sit in Tomorrowland Terrace if they want to sit. That's where you sell the sitting areas. I think Disney needs to sort this out, because a lot of other people that were stood got really annoyed about this because they were told to move or, you know, sit down. So that is something that Disney needs to sort out as far as, you know, get on board with what you're selling. Now, I'm going to talk about the most important thing. Is it worth it? Now, tickets are $69 per adult and $41 per child, ages 3 to 9. This includes tax, and gratuity is not included or required, which means, obviously, you don't have to tip. This means that, for example, a family of 4 with 2 adults and 2 kids would pay $220 for the 4 of them. Me and Misty paid $138 for the 2 of us. I will say, this is by far the best dessert package that Disney World offers. Bottom line, I recommend this to anyone that feels like splurging for something special, because this really feels special. The cast members are amazing. The way they treat you, what you get, the offering, the atmosphere, watching the Magic Kingdom fill up, and then get escorted to a private viewing area, that is all special. So if you have a special occasion coming up, I would recommend, and that could be anything. It could be a birthday, as said, hen do, a celebration of any other kind. This is a perfect way, or, you know, if this is your last day on your Disney World vacation and you're finishing off everything in the Magic Kingdom, I can't think of a better way to end your vacation than doing this fireworks dessert party. So that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I will see you real soon.